Hello everyone, thank you for joining me again. Today, just for fun, I want to share with you some of the things that bring me joy. I'm talking about routine, everyday things. Walking in nature certainly brings me joy, so that's what we are going to do right now, with my dog Avery in tow. For me, a walk in the garden provides year-round joy. Just now, I'm mindful of each and every spring detail here, from the nesting birds to the flowering trees, shrubs, and ephemerals. Every aspect of nature is a miracle to me. Having fresh cut flowers in this house definitely brings me joy. So let's go fetch some.
Yesterday there was sun and there was rain, beauty in the mundane. And as the light startled our eyes, we let go of disguise. And now there's something in the air and a sparkly shimmer on our skin, restoring everything within.
A flower shop that counts a friendly dog amongst its inventory brings me joy. This little boy is named Harry. Harry is the shop owner's dog. Let me show you the flowers we bought. Flowers don't have to be expensive. I very often buy them at the supermarket at budget prices, and even when I go to a proper flower shop, I tend to buy flowers that are on the less expensive side. I have alstroemeria, campanula, some greens, some carnations, some chrysanthemums, and some very pretty little tiny waxflower. Have my revolving cake stand. One of these days I'm going to use this stand for its intended purpose, the frosting of 3-tiered cakes. Floral preservative. Now, several viewers have told me that I could simply substitute plain sugar here. Sounds like a good idea. Now, you know me, I am not a professional flower arranger. I have no idea what I am doing. I just really go for it. I think this arrangement turned out fairly well. Let's see what it looks like on the parlor table. As you've seen in several of my other videos, cleaning and polishing a piece of furniture or a musical instrument brings me an immense amount of joy. Today, I'm going to polish my Yamaha piano here, and I'm going to use this piano polish that I just bought. We will see how it works. So the directions say, spray polish 6 to 8 inches from surface. Wipe dry and buff with a Cori polisher cloth or a similar cloth that is lint-free and made of cotton. So I have one of my cotton flour sack towels here that I cut into rags. My piano's high gloss finish had become dull over the years. This polish worked even better than I expected it to. After rubbing and buffing, the piano finish looks almost new. This polish brings me joy. I can link it in the description below if you are interested. Playing Bach every day brings me joy. Making something delicious for lunch brings me an immense amount of joy. Today, we are going to make pita bread pizzas. Now, we made our own homemade pita bread a couple of weeks ago, and I can link that recipe down below if you were interested. Today, I'm using regular old store-bought pita. And I'm going to top it with tomato sauce and some turkey kielbasa and cheese. My oven is preheating to 475 degrees Fahrenheit or 230 degrees Celsius. And I did put a baking sheet in the oven to preheat. Tomato sauce. I like to spread the sauce right to the very edge. And this is just regular tomato sauce. It's not pizza sauce, although you could certainly use pizza sauce here. Turkey kielbasa. And queso, which in this case is Monterey Jack cheese. Monterey Jack is a good melty cheese. I would use mozzarella, but I don't have any. Into the oven just until the pita crisps and the cheese melts. While the pizzas are baking, let's head outside to clip some chives. I can use the chives as a garnish for the pizza. Clipping fresh herbs brings me joy. These pizzas were in the oven for only 5 minutes. So this is a very easy 5-minute lunch. Let's head outside. Eating lunch outside on a nice day brings me joy. This is delicious. Let me know if you'd like to see a whole video on pita bread pizzas. I prefer the pita bread crust to a regular pizza crust. Planting seeds in the garden brings me joy. Today we are going to plant cherry bell radish and royal purple radish. Radishes are ready to harvest just 28 days after planting the seeds. I love homegrown radishes and good salted butter on a crisp baguette. I will make this sandwich for you about 28 days from today. Communing with chickens, goats, and sheep at a local farm brings me joy. Also, I want to buy local eggs there. A sweet treat that we can enjoy with afternoon tea always brings me joy. I'm going to make Southern tea cookies. Now, this recipe is as old as this house. It's at least 200 years old. And you need no special equipment beyond a medium to large bowl and a stirring utensil. I have 227 grams or 1 cup of softened room temperature butter. I'm using salted butter. 1.5 cups or 300 grams of granulated sugar. 1 large egg. These are the eggs that you and I just purchased at the farm. Let's see. Have to put these back into the refrigerator. A teaspoon of pure vanilla extract. This is the extract that you and I made together about 3 months ago. And a splash of rose water. Rose water was very popular in the 19th century. It's about a half teaspoon or so. Oh, it smells wonderful. Finally, we need 2.5 cups or about 325 grams of self-rising flour. And then we just beat everything together. Now we can go in and mix by hand. There's something very satisfying about plunging your hands into cookie dough. And we are all mixed here. Scrape off my fingers, and then I need to wash my hands. And these cookies do spread, so you probably only want to do 8 per baking sheet. And my oven is preheating to 350 degrees Fahrenheit or 180 degrees Celsius. I'm not going to bake all of the cookies today. The remaining dough I will form into cookies and then pop them into the freezer. Having ready to bake cookies in my freezer certainly brings me joy. Even this cookie scoop brings me joy. So this recipe made 28 cookies. I'm going to form the cookies that I scooped into balls, just rolling the dough in the palms of my hand. Then I like to flatten each ball just slightly so that they don't roll around as I transport the cookies to the oven. Oh, I can really smell that rose water. These are for the freezer, and these are for the oven. I'm going to bake these tea cakes until they color just slightly. That will take 15 to 20 minutes. Take care not to overbake these tea cakes. They should color only slightly. Mine were a little overdone at 18 minutes, but they were still delicious. And here are our tea cakes, which really are cookies. I'm going to let them cool for a few minutes on the baking sheet. Then I will transfer them to a wire rack to cool completely. And while we wait for that to happen, I'm going to boil some water and brew some tea. The cookies are soft right now, but they will firm up as they cool. I think these tea cakes will go very well with autumnal Darjeeling tea. Let's enjoy our tea and cookies in the music room. You know what else brings me joy? You do. I am so grateful that you are willing to take time out of your day in order to spend a few moments with me. Now let's tuck into one of these tea biscuits. You can even dunk these cookies into your hot tea. These tea cakes are crisp and sweet. I really love the addition of rose water. They just have this beautiful perfume. I will post the recipe in the description below. Again, thank you so much for spending time with me today. And I hope that in the comments, you will tell me about the routine or even Monday things that you do that bring you joy. I look forward to reading your thoughts. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to click the like button. And please subscribe if you have not already. And be sure to tap the little bell icon to receive notifications every time I upload a new video. I can put a couple of my other videos at the end of this one that you can enjoy between now and my next upload. Until then, please treat yourself very well. Don't forget to comment. Please give these tea cakes a try. And I will see you in the next episode. Bye, friends.